Welcome to your crash course in personal finance. The money stuff nobody really teaches you in school, but absolutely everyone needs to know. Whether you just landed your first job, got your first paycheck, or you're just tired of wondering where all your cash disappears every month, this is your guide. No jargon, no boring lectures, just real talk about how to get your money game strong starting now. First things first. Why does personal finance matter? Think of it like this. Money isn't everything, but it's kind of like the Wi-Fi of your life. When it's working, you barely notice it. When it's not, everything feels off. So let's get your financial Wi-Fi running at full bars. Step 1. Get to know your money. Seriously, you can't manage what you don't track. Start with the basics. How much money do you have right now? How much comes in every month? And where exactly does it all go? Grab your bank app, a notebook, or a budgeting app, whatever works for you. List your income, paychecks, side hustles, allowance, whatever brings in cash. Then list your expenses: rent, food, subscriptions, nights out, streaming services, even that occasional impulse buy. You might be surprised at what you find. Spoiler, those tiny purchases add up fast. Now, let's talk about the B word, budget. Yeah, it doesn't sound exciting, but it's the secret sauce to not being broke. Think of it as your money roadmap. The classic rule? The 50-30-20 split. 50% of your money goes to needs: rent, groceries, bills. 30% is for wants: shopping, eating out, entertainment. The last 20%, that's your future: savings, investments, paying off debt. Not perfect for everyone, but it's a solid place to start. And remember, budgets aren't about cutting out all the fun. They're about making sure you get to have fun now without wrecking your future self. Speaking of your future self, let's talk savings. If you don't have a savings account yet, time to open one. Even if you can only stash away a few bucks a week, do it. The trick is consistency, not perfection. Treat your savings like a non-negotiable bill. Pay yourself first, even if it's just a little. That's your emergency fund. Aim for at least 3 months' worth of expenses, so if life throws you a curveball, a busted phone, car repairs, surprise bills, you're covered. No more panic, no more borrowing from friends. Now, let's get real about debt. It happens. Student loans, credit cards, maybe even a car loan. Debt isn't always bad, but ignoring it is. If you've got debt, don't freak out. Make a plan. List everything you owe, the interest rates, and minimum payments. Focus on paying off the debt with the highest interest first, while still making minimum payments on the rest. That interest is basically your money burning up in smoke. The faster you pay it off, the more cash you keep for yourself. Credit cards, friend or foe? Answer: both. Used right, they can help you build a solid credit history, which you'll need for things like renting an apartment or buying a car. Used wrong, they can trap you in a cycle of debt. Rule number 1, never spend more than you can pay off in full each month. If you can't pay it off, don't swipe it, and pay your bill on time every time. Late payments hurt your credit score, and nobody wants that. Let's pause for a sec and talk about credit scores. Think of your credit score as the grown-up version of your report card. It's a number, usually between 300 and 850. That tells banks and landlords how trustworthy you are with money. The higher, the better. Pay your bills on time, don't max out your cards, and only apply for credit when you need it. Protect your score like you'd protect your favorite sneakers. Now, onto the fun stuff, growing your money. Once you've got the basics down, it's time to learn about investing. Don't worry, you don't need to be a Wall Street shark. Start simple. If your job offers a retirement plan, like a 401k, jump in, especially if there's a company match. That's free money. No 401k? Open an IRA. Even investing a little bit early on can make a massive difference down the line, thanks to the magic of compound interest. That's when your money earns money, which then earns more money. It's like your cash is working overtime, even when you're not. But what if you feel like there's never enough left over to save or invest? Time to hustle. Look for ways to boost your income. Side gigs, freelancing, selling stuff you don't need. Every extra dollar gives you more freedom and less stress. And don't sleep on negotiating your salary or asking for a raise. Your skills are valuable. Don't undersell yourself. Let's talk spending habits. It's easy to fall into the trap of treating yourself a little too often. Before you buy, ask yourself, do I really need this? Will I still care about it in a month? Sometimes, just waiting 24 hours before making a purchase can save you from buyer's remorse. And don't let FOMO drive your spending. Social media makes it look like everyone is living their best life. But trust, most people are just showing their highlights, not their bank statements. Now, a quick word on financial goals. Saving and budgeting are easier when you have something to work towards. Maybe it's a trip, a car, moving out, or just not stressing about bills. Set a goal, break it down into monthly or weekly targets, and track your progress. Celebrate the wins, no matter how small. Progress is progress. Last but not least, don't be afraid to keep learning. The world of money is always changing, and the more you know, the more control you have. Follow finance creators online, read articles, listen to podcasts, just keep soaking it up. And remember, everyone messes up sometimes. Missed a payment? Spent too much last month? It happens. Forgive yourself, learn from it, and get back on track. So, what's the bottom line? Personal finance isn't about being perfect. It's about being proactive. Take charge, make a plan, stick to it, and adjust as you go. Your future self will thank you. Money isn't the goal, freedom is. And with a few smart moves, you can have both. Now go out there and own your financial story.